Good afternoon. This is the market update for BISO short for Thursday, March 20th. Nice little snapback move in the market today, plus 100 points. Really zero surprise. We had the first Fed meeting under Yellen yesterday, and the market supposedly didn't like what she said, but it's essentially the same nonsense that we see after every Fed meeting right now where the robots just go mad. They actually got the market down 200 plus points before they swiped all the stops that they could, and then back up we went. And I remarked in the chat room we'd probably be up 100 points today, and lo and behold, we were. With the amount of speculative action we are seeing in the market, that silly dip that we saw yesterday was just merely a buying opportunity, and that, proved to be the case today with a very nice bounce back in the market and extreme speculative action in small cap stocks. We have been enjoying the fruits of a biomania in the market, simply remarkable moves in biotech stocks. We'll jump into that a little bit later, but looking at the Dow daily chart, you can see the market just coiling here over the last couple of days, trying to break that bullish falling wedge that is in place around, let's just say 16,400 would set us free. We're looking at a possible MACD cross, positive cross. Stochastics has already broken up through 50, which is setting us up nicely. The 15-minute chart, you can see right here that resistance level I was mentioning. And, just as a note that nothing is 100% when it comes to charts. We had that golden cross a day ago, and we did not get our 150-point pop. We actually had a sell-off on that, It's a very, very high win rate trading trend, but again, not everything works 100%. And, this is just further proof that that's the case. I will say, though, that it's rare to see it fail 2 times in a row. So that gives the next time it does happen a really good indicator that we could be in store for a pop. Dow Transport's weak, but, we're going to kind of discount this, perhaps. We are looking at a negative MACD cross coming here, but big reason for this sell-off today, or this ugly-looking action we're seeing here, is FedEx. So I'm inclined to discount that, at least for now. The Russell looks great and is trying to break out, so we're going to take our cue from the Russell as long as we hold above the 1180 area. Now, Ukraine continues to be an issue. The market is still actually giving it a blind eye, but I think we're going to see it get a little bit more serious this weekend. I think the next thing that we're going to see happen is sanctions against U.S. companies doing business in Russia, i.e. oil companies like Exxon, and that is probably going to light up our next sector, which of course is going to be U.S., North American-based, U.S. and Canada oil and natural gas stocks, and we've got a couple of those already starting to bust out that we'll jump into. Actually, let's jump into it right now. DEJ looking awesome. Big-time news out 2 days ago. Asset reevaluation. $115 million in discounted assets. They do it for the accounting purposes. Market cap, $20-odd million. Extremely undervalued, right at a major multi-year breakout here. This is a stock in this speculative market environment, especially if these oil and natural gas stocks continue to outperform, that could double from here. We are also about to get a golden cross on the daily chart here. You can see that 50 days at 17, 200 days at 18. Very, very bullish development when this happens. Looks like it's going to bust out in the next day or so. Possibly tomorrow is what I'm thinking on that break through 23.24 cents. Looks great. We picked up some more shares in this one today. Looking really, really good. Biotech stocks. Monster mover for us yesterday on DCTH. There was a huge move in ISR as Biomania just blew up, and DCTH, same kind of sector. We loaded this puppy in the chat room, 29, 30 cent area, 42 plus after hours. big time volume, treaded water for most of the day, but was unable to really break out, and we found out the reason in after hours. Reverse split is finally going to happen April 9th, which is what, 3 weeks away, an eternity in biotech land, but a little bit of weakness on this because of it. I think as long as these biotech stocks continue to move, give it a day or two, and traders won't care about that reverse split. That's a couple of weeks off. And when it happens, 1 for 16, this is going to be a mega low float biotech stock. Going to be very, very interesting after that happens. Now, a couple of bios we really, really like. PBMD, cancer biotech stock, continuing to coil here. It looks like Freedom is a $1.30 break. Got up there over the last 2 days. We're looking at a positive MACD cross. We've already had a downtrend break of stochastics. So, there are very, very few of these biotech stocks left. And to give you an example of the biotech mania right now, here is AVAO. Their drug failed, which whenever this happens, especially when you're partnered with a large company like this company is, they were partnered with Biogen, they always get the drug back, because the large company goes, I don't want this crappy drug anymore, and they give it back to the company. AVIO or EO got that press release in after hours that Biogen had abandoned the drug and gave them back the rights, and this stock actually popped to 2+ on that news. Perfect sign that there is crazy biotech mania out there. HEB, check this flag chart out right here. HEB is at a conference today and tomorrow. This is a company that it never misses an opportunity to issue a press release. And if we can get a press release on this puppy pre-market tomorrow, oh boy, it's going to be rock and roll time on that break of 44 cents. 55-cent target, 38-cent stops. We're about to get a positive MACD cross. And if you look back here, last time we got a MACD cross, this stock went from 25 cents to 50 cents in 2 weeks. And we're about to get another one of those crosses here going into tomorrow. This is now the cheapest biotech stock out there, and traders will find this when it trades pretty decent volume. So only a matter of when, not if. I believe that this one's going to go big. MNGA, the stock that keeps on giving. We had that monster pop and retrace, and over the last couple of days, we were accumulating shares of this stock in the 120 to 130 area, and then boom, got a press release this morning, and up she went, up to $1.70 again. Another 30-40 cent pop on this one. Just awesome, awesome action in this market right now. Quick mention on UPIP. You recall I've been mentioning this one since December and January, how it should be a huge winner this year with its patents. Big deal after hours. Lenovo, $100 million deal to pick up some patents. Stock has halted, but probably going to be a big, big mover tomorrow. Last but not least, wanted to go over ONCY, another biotech stock that's been in a trading range really over the last 3 months and closed right below a major breakout at 192. The 200-day moving average, as you can see in this chart, there is zero resistance on this break of 192. We're looking at 230, 40 cents potential upside, positive MACD cross. Chart looks good. They'll really start to chase this one on a break at $2, which I think could happen tomorrow with this biotech mania that is happening. Some plays we did not email today. I mean, if you want to get into these biotech stocks before all the other chasers get in, you got to jump into the chat room. We've been in all of these stocks before everyone. Everyone is following us, and you can just ask the guys in the chat room. MSTX, we jumped into this puppy, 74, 75 cents today. Everyone and their mom started chasing it at 80 cents, traded as high as 95 cents on this one. Boom. Another one, KIPS. Great, great setup here. 85 is probably what's going to set this one free for a move possibly to $1. Again, very, very few of these biotech stocks left, and the few that are left, as you can see, I mean, look what ISR has done over the last few days. Simply an incredible move, and we should see that biotech mania continue into tomorrow's session, and also strong watch. Next sector we're really going to be paying attention to is, of course, the oil and gas, and what goes hand in hand with that is, of course, alternative energy stocks. So that's going to be our play I doubt the U.S. is going to do anything until the weekend with the next round of sanctions, so keep that in mind. But you're going to start to see traders move into these sectors. I believe it's already started today, and we're going to really start to see it pick up over the next couple of days. That's it for the video, guys. Awesome market. If you can get into the chat room, get into the chat room. A lot of these stocks are moving so quickly. By the time we'd send out an email, they're already hitting targets. So definitely come into the chat room if you can. Have an awesome evening, and I hope you're still alive in the March Madness bracket. Ohio State, whatever I was thinking, putting those guys in my bracket, they already cost me my $1 billion. So hopefully you guys are still alive. Have a great night. See you tomorrow.